going to go 92 because that's what we're on. Yeah, and testing 1 2 1 2. Welcome to Shadows of Men, Campaign 2, Episode 92. We are back after 2 months or so.
Yippee!
Sorry for the hiatus, you two specifically, and anyone who's watching on Twitch. Not that we have a lot of viewers, just, this is mostly for our friend group. Uh, it's just been a very hectic time. Things have been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
People work, we have some stuff. We do what we can to, keep things rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy to be back, also sad because this means it's over. It's almost over. We're going to get through this. But when last we left Anya, the Wolfkin barbarian, Ari, the Air Genasi monk, and a newfound friend in, I believe, Dione, the Shadow Kai
Dion
paladin.
Alter.
The party had slain the Wolfkin chieftain Volkaizen, and after running into Ferris and a strange elf named Kevin, yes, Kevin, the party made their way to the mines where Kevin was looking for a friend, and and Ferris his love Yozana. Seeing this effort, us finding it, they found a mine, both outdoor and indoor, in the mountainous valley, mining a large amount of crystals and gems, led by Ari's fiance, Ervan Elkarin. A
Yuck.
disgusting man.
Disgusting.
After leading a woman who looked auspiciously like Ari back to his chambers, the party spent the night figuring out what best to do. So I'll say it's night when Kevin comes back. Hey, sorry that took a bit. Hard to hide in there sometimes.
It's fine. What'd you find out?
Got a lot of people in there, more than up top. More than up top. Couldn't get an exact number. They have a prisoner down there. Definitely my friend. They talked about a silver dragonborn with a golden arm. That's her. They also have the elven princess, separate from the miners. The Dampier lady, Yozana, is one of the miners. She's working underground. Ferris looks very worried. Ancient Black's here to stay. Not gonna be fun. They've been doing this for a bit. Not sure why, but apparently something happened in Jolton or something. I don't know the city name.
Gelatin?
Sure, that. And they looks like they're ramping up production. Looks like they're in a hurry. Something happened that they weren't expecting. So things have been rushed. Heard something about an ancient blue dragon being killed.
Interesting.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, okay. We need a plan.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we could always blow up the mines, though, kill a lot of people. And my friend.
Uh,
Bad idea, but yeah, bad
well,
idea.
if we can manage to get them out, then still blow up the mines after.
Good, but that's a lot of people, a lot of guards. Hard to
Mm,
do.
Probably people that don't deserve to die. I'm sure your
And
friend doesn't deserve to die, so.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want them to die. Some of the guards too. I mean, most of these guys, I don't think they're assholes. I think most of them are just following orders. Apparently,
Hmm.
this Theva woman is scary.
Wonder if we could maybe convince them to not follow orders?
If you want to lead a revolt, you're better targeting the elves. The draconic ones seem fully in. Some of the elves seem fully in. Apparently, they're doing laps. They're doing laps in the tar, but
Lapse in the tar.
Yeah, standing in the tar. Like they're so dead set in their ways, like they're too far in, so they just struggle and act like they're like running.
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid
You
doesn't exist in this
irritate
world.
me.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I get that a lot from my daughter, honestly. But regardless,
You have a daughter,
yeah, yeah. Story for another time. But her name's Amber. She's a drow. She's great.
but wait.
Who would willingly have sex with you?
Oh, drow woman. It was nice.
Dione, like, it literally laughed. Like, covered her mouth.
No, it's cool. I get it. I get it. Uh, it was a while ago. It was like, I don't know, 150 years ago. I was kind of cute back then.
Um,
She's just like
sure.
fully grimacing right now.
Yeah, the best way to describe it is, when someone's attracted to someone dumb and you don't know why, you're like, this person's bad for you, but it's like, I just want to get this out of my system. That.
Yeah. Um, it's definitely must have taken some shots of liquor to get that to go. Anyway.
Eh. But, yeah, I was saying something. But yeah, some of the elves are in on it, not all of them. A few of them have doubts. You probably could do that. But, even if you could, there is a giant black dragon to keep them in line. No one wants to piss that fucker off.
I mean, we've already killed the dragon, so we're already kind of on dragon shit list right now.
True, but you haven't killed that dragon, and they don't know you killed a dragon. They tell them that you killed a dragon, and they're gonna be like, "No, you didn't. You're full of bullshit."
But what if we kill that dragon?
Do you have proof?
No, no, no. What if we killed that dragon? The big one out there.
Oh, that dragon. I thought you meant the one you already killed. Well, I mean, yeah, kill a dragon, and if you can convince them to follow you pre that, yeah, they probably do. They probably revolt. Probably. 90% sure.
Hmm.
87.
But what if we could blow the dragon up?
I mean, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be pretty awesome. Real asshole would do that though, like in certain situations.
Huh?
It'd be an asshole thing to do, but effective.
Mm, I
Are you
mean,
tell? Pause. Are you telling me that blowing up the dragon is more of an asshole move than slavery?
Oh God, no. And slavery's not an asshole move.
um,
It's a great evil. There's asshole in it.
I
It's
hate
just
you so
fucking evil.
much. I
uh,
hate you so much.
any anyway, what are you implying?
Uh, well, I mean, look, it's effective. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna do that though. I mean, do you have any black powder, dynamite, cannons somewhere?
Hmm. No, but she looks at Ari.
I see what you're saying, but what about lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. This is fair speaking. Acid is very conductive, I think. So if you were to, you would have to get really close to it though. Like you couldn't miss to its throat close if you wanted to make sure. Lady Ari, I don't doubt your capabilities at all. Are you sure you'll be okay?
I I have been to literal Avernus, and I have already fought the dragon.
Wait, back up. You went to Avernus.
It's a very long story. Very
But
long story.
but it is but simply that, because I do believe you. I do think that that fills me with some confidence with this. I forgive me for doubting you, my lady. He bows in apology.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, just I'm nervous and I don't want to lose any other. Well, I know we don't know each other very well, but Anya's a friend, and I like to think I'd be friends with you guys too. So I don't want to lose a potential friend, I guess.
She smiles and she's like, we will all get out of this alive. And how about when we all get out of this, we all go for drinks?
But that'd be splendid.
I
Uh,
I could
Fair
certainly
warning, I don't
use a
tend to
drink.
drink alcohol too often. It's not fun when you're blind and disoriented. But
That's fine. You can drink apple juice. It's fine.
You can drink after juice. You can drink
After
apple juice
juice?
after
after juice, I love after juice. It's the parties, it's the D&D adventurers'
Stop.
best choice. After juice.
You can
That's
drink
canon now. We have apple juice.
We have after juice. We need to create this.
Someone
It has to
decided,
be-
you know what? Yeah, fuck it, it's canon. It can't be the first time you go to. Oh, I see you're back from an adventure. Here, have some after juice. It's a Drake's specialty. It's Promare Alliance specialty. Meanwhile,
Yes, we gotta
your
make it. It has.
meanwhile, your
It has
fucking
to be an
characters.
item.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I swear on my life, if this doesn't end up being canon, I will cry.
I will do it. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yes, it needs to be a special drink, like a
It'll be at one
concoction.
tavern, and you guys might not find it, but fuck it, I'm putting it there now.
Good.
Yes, thank you. I hope we find it. Anyway,
Yep, and I'm actually more of a tea person, but thank you.
you can still make it alcoholic. You can make anything alcoholic if you really
Well,
want
no,
to.
no,
Um,
okay. But all right. I can definitely help with getting the workers to revolt. I'm decent at peopling. Like
Decent?
well, I just treat them nicely, and I just hope they do the same to me.
mm,
Um, most people are, kind of assholes because of the blind thing, but or most people not so nice. But the ones who are, I think I do well with them. But I can help Anya, and I can definitely ensure that Mr. Putman over there does not. How can I put this nicely? I can make sure that
Wait,
his unique commentary does not. I can make sure his unique commentary doesn't cause different things to be felt. That is the best way I
hmm.
can put it.
I mean, I could also assist in this situation as well. I can be kind of persuasive.
I mean, you can, but and not to be disrespectful to you again, Lady Ari, but I do think that we should probably at least leave someone up top to help with this with the forces up top, because there will still be gods up there, and well, even if the workers revolt, they'll still need some help.
I see what
Mhm.
you're saying.
Yes. I
Okay, so then I will stay up top.
I mean, I can't see what can you two do exactly. I haven't really seen you fight or heard anything.
I can punch things. That's what she says.
Oh, a monk. Okay. Oh, wait, you use ki?
Yes,
I have a
yes, I do.
okay. Tangent. I have a strange question about that, if you'll permit me.
Mhm, mhm,
What
mhm.
does that feel like? Ki, like life force. I've always been curious. Like, I never understood it. Like, I've heard it's different than magic. Like, the best I've heard is like it's a tingly thing. Like, he just seems genuinely
Yes,
interesting on how like you process ki because he doesn't understand.
it it kind of feels like when you're going down a big hill in the winter and you're on a sled and that butterfly feeling.
Oh, that
It's
I
kind of that, but
oh I
always.
understand that. I used to do that with my siblings. That sounds fun.
It That's the best I can describe it, but it is truly something else.
Well, thank you for stating my curiosity. What kind of monk are you?
Kensei. So,
Weapons
my.
master.
Yes.
That's awesome. I heard great tales of Kenseis.
It, it is my specialty with the daggers specifically and long swords.
Like he kind of like he looks very like oh wow like he looks like very like oh that's amazing. Like he's like he wants to talk more and be like how do you fight like is it like a one-handed thing like but he's like holding himself back because he knows like this is not precedent but like his more like friendly nature is coming out of like oh I want to learn everything about you because you seem very interesting. I
See, I have a dragon that's interested about, like, what I am as a person, and this guy's interested of what I know is, like, my specialty.
Ferris is a very friendly individual. He's gonna be doing the same to Dione in a sec. Like
Yeah.
he then like oh pardon what do you do Lady Dione?
I am a paladin.
Oh are you an oath-based paladin or a religion-based one?
Mix of both.
Who, if you don't mind me asking, which god do you worship?
The Raven Queen.
I hear so many terrible things, but I hear more genuineness out of most of her followers, the ones I do encounter. So that puts me at ease. Out of curiosity, how do you fight? Is it similar swords, or are you more of a shield?
Swords.
Yep, I believe you are a sword person. Yep, like I'm looking. You do have a shield equipped.
So it's a mix of both.
Oh, that's awesome. I forgive me. I really want to know so much about like how you do your worship. Wait, I never asked. Are you a Shadow Kai or are you just what are you?
I am a Shadar guy.
Ah, that makes sense. I really want to pick your brain about your people, but questions for later. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Um, he looks like wants to ask one last thing, but he's like holding himself back because he's like not the time.
By all means, ask.
Well, the smites are they really cool to do? Like do they look cool? I've never seen one. Points to his eyes like up. Are they cool?
they're they're pretty cool.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I was not lied to. Thank you. Ah,
You're welcome.
all right. So they put on. Kevin speaks up. So they put on their charm. You lightning breath or lightning shock. Wait, how can you do lightning? Can you punch lightning?
I don't want to answer you, but I have lightning bolt, and that's all I'm saying to you.
Okay, so you're just gonna shoot lightning deep down its throat and then blow it up and then just kill that asshole guy.
Yes.
Okay,
I
sounds
think
good.
it's safe to assume that that's the plan.
Okay, I like this plan. This sounds like a good plan.
It's something.
No, it's a plan.
Let's get
Ah,
going.
So do you guys? Okay, real question. Do you guys want to do this in the middle of the night, or do you want to do it at daybreak? Because everyone's in the mines now. There's no one up top. You could also do daybreak, where the only one up top right currently is the dragon, and that's it. The dragon does seem asleep, but it is hard to tell.
The dragon is up top.
I will also remind you that these are elves, so they only need half the long rest for the staff. And, they're not going to give a shit about the worker conditions, so, you can just assume they're not going to get a long rest.
Hmm. What do you think?
I think because Dragon is the only one on top, and Dragon is our biggest problem.
Making dragon
Maybe,
explode.
yeah, I think maybe because Dragon is only one here, we go for Dragon now.
Dragon go boom
Yeah.
boom.
Let's make dragon go boom boom.
I'm sorry, I had to say it in
Um,
Kevin's stupid voice. By the way, the dragon's name was Golgurnok. If I think I said it last session, but yeah, Golgurnok.
Gross. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I spent time making a name.
I know this is probably going to go poorly, but should we try to stealth?
Well, if you don't want the dragon wake up, so
I think the dragon's waking up either way,
true.
but
And like,
I
okay, and the goal is to make Dragon Maw open, so
yeah.
shoot lightning bolt down
What if it
Maw.
yawns? What if we make it yawn?
Okay, how are you gonna make the dragon yawn?
Well, you said it might be
Wake him.
sleepy.
I said it
What
might be
if
asleep. Yes.
yeah,
Might,
do you have a plan?
well, I mean, if he might be asleep, we wake him up. He's gonna yawn because we woke him up.
I will say that that's not a guarantee because not all dragons do that. From experience, I have woken up quickly when I'm startled, and I can promise you I don't yawn.
I mean, yeah.
What
Trying to think
what
we
if
could
we
do.
like what if we like throw rocks at it, but like from behind cover to make it like stir?
Uh,
I mean,
I'll allow you to roll a dex check, and lower
I
means you
mean,
wake it up. Also, I'm just gonna point this out there. Stealth will be a disadvantage for you, Dione, because you are wearing plate mail.
That's what I
yeah,
was
I
saying.
know.
I thought it was gonna go
I see
poor.
one of I see the the heavy armor thing there that says no, don't do that.
So
Because
if
it's
you're
still.
going to try stealth, Ari has to go in solo.
I mean, okay, so like because stealth is clearly not gonna work,
You don't know.
I could also just be like, oh hey, I could be distraction. Just be like,
Mm.
I
I
could
will
ring the
grant
fucking dinner
Ari
bell.
advantage on her stealth. I will give you that.
I could ring the whole ass fucking dinner bell for this fucker. Be like, I'm
Okay.
gonna take my sword, lightly tap it on my shield, be like, ding, 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 motherfucker, wake up.
I'll allow
Okay.
Ari to roll stealth check with advantage. I'll just say that.
Big important question first of all. How far away is the dragon from us currently?
Uh, oh, it's sleeping in the valley, so I'd say 200 feet from where you're hiding.
You need to be 100 feet.
I need to be
You need
within
to
a
be like,
hundred.
yep.
I will say you're aiming for its mouth. This is a creature that does not have a bad deck save. I'm going to put it like this. If you want this thing to go in its throat, this is a big dragon. Like, this thing is 60 feet long. You're going to want to get closer, because otherwise it's just going to hit its tongue,
Yeah.
which will sting, but it won't blow it up from within.
So maybe like 50 feet is what I'm thinking.
I would say that's the bare minimum where I would count this as a plan that could work.
Which means I
Right.
have to
So,
get from point A to point B.
and you need to be
There
basically
are
in
plenty
front
of
of him, but
rock,
like
natural
undercover.
forming rocks that can give you stealth, and Dione will give you advantage on that stealth. If you pass a
Yes.
stealth check based on its passive perception, I will allow you to get a surprise round in, and I will allow you to enact it whenever you wish, okay? So you can plan this, you just gotta hope the dice are on your side.
Yeah.
He. Okay.
So that sounds like the plan. Your NPCs are gonna hang back.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Uh, is that your guys' plan?
So you go
Ready?
in for
Yeah.
distraction to give me advantage, and if I roll good, I get within 50 feet.
So I think what's gonna be a good idea is for you to maybe start making your way towards him, and Dione's gonna do the little ting ting ting. Wake the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Okay, Arya, roll stealth with advantage.
Stealth with advantage. Let's pray. Hope and pray for me, guys.
Like a little
Hoping and praying, crossing my whole ass fingers.
18.
Dione, you do have the luck feat. I will allow you to use that if you so wish on this.
Oop.
Yep. Yep, go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay, I will give you this. I will give you this. Kevin would cast Pass Without Trace and walk beside you, so you have that +10. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
okay.
I will
So
be
then,
kind and use the NPCs as they would be with the relative intelligence, and Kevin, while kind of a dumbass and oblivious, is smart enough to know I have this spell.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
reroll
some
that
good
spell check
shit.
if you wish.
Yeah. Reroll stuff. It was worse.
I will give you,
That is.
again, luck. You can use their luck point, Tony, if you so wish to.
Yep, go ahead.
21.
I would say with a 31, because of Kevin's Pass Without Trace, which gives you a +10 to stealth, Pass Without Trace, I will allow this. So, Dione, you bang your shield, and you see a notable green eye open and look at you. What madness has brought you to my claws, little creature?
Good question. She just shrugs and then just bangs her shield.
Roll
her
me
sword again.
charisma with disadvantage.
Why am I trying to roll any kind of charisma right now?
Because you're trying to act ditzy in front of the very annoyed dragon who kills people daily.
Oh, it's intentional. She's like, I don't give a shit.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics or athletics check of your choice. Dragon's just gonna try and grapple you.
You said acrobatics or athletics?
Of your choice. 26
Okay,
for the
cool,
dragon, by the way, I might add.
Let's see how this fucking works. Oh.
It grabs you like a squeaky toy and brings you out to its maw. Do I look as a creature meant for games and childish notions? You're being squeezed, by the way, so it's hard to talk.
Oh yeah, no, she just.
I think I'm going to eat you now. If that is all you have to say.
Probably not gonna be pleasant going down.
That's all you gotta say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
This would be a great time for a certain
Yeah.
someone.
No. Does it start to open its mouth?
It does do the thing where it's like a stem of grape where it's like dangling you by your hands and it's about to put you in. How about this? I'm gonna roll for it. Call it high or low.
Low.
I rolled a 60 on the die, so it is looking up as it does this.
Okay, plan.
Joni drops her sword, hoping he'll pay attention to that.
Roll a charisma check. Yeah,
Huh?
roll performance. We're gonna make this a performance check. Roll. You're trying to get a reaction. Let's make this performance. Roll performance.
Fine. 22?
You're lucky I rolled a 10 on the die. It closes its mouth and does look down, kinda confused. It does look back at you. Accept your fate, then.
Not quite.
I will let this choice
Okay.
carry for a sec. Then why drop your weapon?
You're squeezing me, you bitch.
Well, you're already grappled, so I can't imagine this not hitting. So, it's gonna squeeze you a little bit more for basically a claw attack. As you feel the nails go into you.
Oh.
You take 60 points of like piercing damage.
16?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you. The dragon's gonna actively insight you because, respectfully, you're acting very non-candor for someone who is in front of an ancient dragon. I need you to roll deception to hide intent.
She's in pain.
Yeah, she's in
So-
pain, but you're also acting very candidly for this situation, in a way that rises their suspicion.
Oh no.
You are fucking lucky. I rolled a 6 on the die, and black dragons are not proficient in insight. He's just gonna fucking eat you at this point. High or low?
Gonna eat me? Oh no.
You choose this time because I chose last time.
Hi.
I rolled the exact same fucking thing. So it will just like open its maw and just try to shove you like you're a fucking the world's most annoying potato chip.
Okay, as it does that, Ari is going to pop out, yell duck, and then cast lightning bolt.
So you are in the path, Reyes or Dione, so I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you are actively grappled. That is a 23 for the dragon. 11 fails.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22 for the dragon. You may use your luck point to have it re-roll.
Yep.
Well, it still takes damage regardless if it fails or not.
This dex check is not for the damage, it's to see if you can aim it into its mouth.
Oh, okay.
That is a
Yeah,
17.
I did say to go ahead and I did say yep
right.
for the
Right.
So what's
Sorry.
the DC? 17? He rolled 17. What's the DC?
DC is 18.
So I can legendary resistance this, but that to reduce its damage. This succeeds. So as you do this, I need you to roll me a D100. Because it's going to implode. However, there's another factor to this.
95.
So you do a good job blowing it up. As you watch as this Maymorphous form goes, I need you to roll me another dexterity saving throw as you're within the radius of the boom point, Dione, first off.
Should I as well, since I'm within 50 feet?
I'm going to say this was a 20-foot cone. This is effectively a fireball.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go with
It's a very powerful
another
fireball.
Dex save. Okay.
I'm going to say that passes, so you're going to take half damage. Do you resist fire at all?
I don't actually fucking know. Let's see here. I see necrotic resistant.
I don't think you do.
No,
you have an item.
not from what I'm
So
seeing.
so
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Aura of warding? Wait, no.
that just adds
that
to your saving
helping?
throw. You got to read
Okay,
the ability.
gotcha.
Like aura protection
My bad.
does, like you have to read the ability. Does aura of warding give you anything that would give you damage reduction?
She does have aura of protection.
That gives you a plus to your saving throws. Does any of your abilities give you a chance to reduce damage at all?
Aura of warding, resistance to damage from spells.
This is not a spell, but it does mean
Okay,
that
so
lightning
then-
bolt. That does mean the lightning bolt is only 12 damage. However, you're going to take
All right.
48 damage, cut down in half to 28 as the dragon implodes. In fact, it not only makes a loud, thunderous boom, but it shakes the valley. You begin to hear men speaking in Elvish from the cave entrance. You have alerted the mining camp to your presence.
I would know what they say in Elvish.
You
I would
hear,
know
what was that? Get the commander! Guard the prisoners! So it sounds like they're coming, Ari. As there is now dragon meats, Dione, you're just covered in dragon blood and scales and viscera. Like, Have you guys... Okay, the best way to describe this, you look like Huey after they crash into the killer whale and the boys.
I have not seen that, I think.
You are just
Oh, wait,
covered in
yeah.
blood.
So I'm just covered in
There
I'm
is no
covered in
part of that
gore
is
and
clean.
viscera and
This was a
blood.
60-foot-long creature, and it was gargantuan. You are just covered in dragon viscera at this point. Ari, the explosion didn't get to you, but you're also kind of covered, because, you know, the parts flew.
Yippee.
Congrats, you're covered in dragon guts again.
Again.
Alright, so what do you guys do? Looks like the camp's been alerted to your presence. At the very least, they've been alerted to a large noise.
I need to roll a d6 because I used my lightning bolt charge. Hang on. I don't get it back.
Okay. So, yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, it's not like Dione can go into fucking hiding, because, you know, not
Just
exactly
lie
great
down.
with stealth.
Lie down and just pretend you're a sack of meat on the ground.
Oh, you know what? Yes.
Roll me a
Just
stealth check,
gonna-
no disadvantage, because technically this is not going on your armor, and there is not enough light out where it would be reflective. I would say it's a cloudy night.
Well, I mean, even if she was reflective, like, she's in a pile of viscera, so...
I will allow you to hide and roll stealth.
Alright, let's see how badly this goes. You said I don't get disadvantage with this?
You do not get disadvantage.
So that's a 21.
Okay, so that's the DC they're going to have to beat when they're looking. Ari, what do you do?
You know what? Let's do the same thing. Because you said
Okay.
I'm also covered in dragon blood. and
Yes.
guts. 14.
Okay. So you try. Technically, I will count that as a 24. Actually, no. Kevin's gonna run back in the
Right.
tree line. Kevin will run back in the tree line.
What a bitch.
Kind of. So, as you guys hear this commotion, you hear the sound of metal footsteps running. As you hear Nova, search the area. Are you here first? What? Who? What the hell? And you hear a voice, a familiar voice. Stand down. No need to panic. They couldn't have gone far. Search the area. So I'm going to roll for the elves. I'm going to roll for the commander. Elves do not do a good job. Commander fucking does. As they begin searching, let me just double check his modifiers. Yours is 21?
Mine was a 21, yes.
Okay, he's proficient in this, so... Okay, yeah, no, okay. The elves are looking. They can't seem to find anything. However, Dione. And, at first, you hear footsteps approaching you. They stop, and then they turn. And Dione, you hear footsteps coming closer. You both understand this, so you hear... Gentlemen! Where best to hide when killing a foe? What greater shield from your enemy? Does a 27 hit you, Dione?
Yep.
You feel a sharp pain in your back as you take 11 points of damage as you're stabbed in the back. Then by using their corpse. Ari, at this point you can see him. He's grinning. Darling, I know you are here. Even in the viscera, I haven't forgotten your scent. As he pulls the sword out of you, Dione.
Ew.
Come out. Or I make new holes in your friend.
Dione landed
Ew.
near her sword, right?
Roll a d20.
Alrighty.
no, you did not.
She has more than one sword, though.
You have a basic longsword, yes, on your person.
She also has Corpse Slayer. She wouldn't have used Corpse Slayer for this situation.
Alright, then I will allow you to have course. Next time you're going to have to declare it, but I will allow this.
Okay, fair.
You are surrounded. The elves have surrounded you, by the way. Like, you've heard Mel, so you are surrounded. Diona, you can count at least 10 around you. Not counting the commander. Not counting the commander, Ivarin.
Um, there's not much else I can do, honestly. I don't want you to be stabbed again. Um, without, I guess, moving just yet, uh, Ari goes, "You're still as vile as the day I left you." And then she stands up and she is still big beefy lady, and then just like kind of like wipes the viscera from like her face.
He begins to walk towards you slowly, almost like slicking back his elven hair. There you are. And you're just as ravishing as you've always been. I've always thought you looked so beautiful covered in blood.
She takes out um steel and like holds it like at arm's length, like so like he like will not like to like not come any closer to her.
Now, dearest. I don't think you know how to use that thing properly. And besides, you stab me. He points to the elven men. They stab her a lot harder.
You're fucking disgusting.
Well, we'll change that attitude on you at some point. For context for how this guy looks, I want you to imagine, you know what? The best way to describe this, imagine the elven version of the actor who plays Homelander. That's what this guy looks like.
Ew.
Yeah, I figured that
Ew.
would reaction. Like, just like you, I assume you've seen The Boys, Callie.
Only like the first season.
So you know what you know what Anthony Starr looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, that level of kind of like, oh, you look creepy when you smile.
Mm-hmm.
He's still keeping his distance for now. It seems like he's kind of savoring this. Now, where did you run off to for all these years? Was it fun? Meet any good people? Watch them die horrible, preventable deaths because you decided to do the wrong thing?
Her like eyes narrow and like her grip gets tighter on the hilt of steel. Because that's her captain's sword.
Which he wasn't there, so he wouldn't recognize it, I might add.
Yeah, he wouldn't know, but she's still holding it a little tighter.
You hear in the sword, vile creature, the deepest abyss. Surely a soul no one will miss. Oh, you're angry. You look so cute when you're angry.
You know, I'd hope I never see you again, but here we are, and I've killed your little dragon.
No, he wasn't mine, honestly. He kicks some of the viscera. Guy was kind of an asshole, you know. Just this constant reminder that Theva thinks she's in control. Ugh! Oh, I can't wait to kill her.
Mm.
But then, well, it was good motivation for keeping the workers in check, I suppose. Executions will have to do. Who cares about the blood of half-breeds?
She... I'm trying to like differentiate between like what I would want to do and what she would do.
Look, my goal is to
Uh,
portray him like very evil, cocky, and
yeah.
disgusting. I hope I'm presenting that right. Like, I hope when you
No,
imagine this
no,
guy,
no,
this is
you
like what you
are.
imagined.
You are. Um,
So,
fuck it. She like before he can get another word in, she's gonna like move very quickly and just punch him square
as
in the
you
fucking
begin to move,
jaw.
you notice the spears of the other elves begin to rise. They all have actions to attack Dione, which at any point, Dione, you can say anything you want to try to do. Or, do anything that you might have.
She'd probably just be like, hey, you guys really want to listen to
Shut the fuck
that
up!
guy?
Like, you actually hear the Kevin speak. Shut the fuck up, Dogfoot! No, no, no. No, you're not worth it. You're not worth
You
it.
hear this? You all hear this? So disgusting. And I bet he would just throw you guys away. You mean nothing to him.
Roll persuasion.
uh, 21.
One of the black-haired elves actually kind of looks. Commander, perhaps we should take her down, knife to her throat, keep her in check. Yes, I think that's a good idea. No one wants to see these filthy shutter guy around. Such a cursed race you are. Pathetic, really. Ari, did you continue to move or did you stop, like, with this going on?
Um, yeah, she as like they like she doesn't want her new friend to like get more hurt because of her.
Yeah, it's understandable. So you guys can roll insight on that elf and any of the others if you so wish. Like, a few of them actually grab you, Dione, and begin heading you down.
I'll roll an insight.
I will roll insight as well.
23.
13.
Dione, you can't tell. Ari, seeing the dead dragon, it did kind of change the elf's mind. You see a little twitch when she said that. Like, not as a revelation. This is no knowledge. It's more like it's a recognition of opportunity that's arisen.
Right.
No, dearest. I don't think you want this to go badly. I mean, I don't care if this filthy little Shadowblood dies. I mean, who gives a shit about their people? But I think you do. You have such a lovely heart. I don't want to break it prematurely. No, not as much fun than the other ways I wanted to. For the record, I can see myself in my TV reflection. I have the smarmiest face, and I fucking hate it right now.
Dione wants to talk, be like, "Ugh," but like,
This
I
is a
don't know how
situation
well
where
she's gonna
talking
be
could
able to
get you
persuade.
scabbed by the ones who aren't dissuaded.
I don't know
Like,
what
part
to
of me,
do.
I mean, you
part of
know
me
the
wants
knowledge
to
of the
be.
one elves, and you can tell there's a few that think that way, so it's up to you.
It's a matter of persuading them, and
It seems like your
like I
persuasion
would,
worked.
I
But
want to persuade, but like at the
again,
same
you
time,
did. You
I'm
rolled your
yeah,
persuasion, and from our perspective, it seems like it worked to a few of the guards, to a few of the knights here,
mhm,
a few of the elven knights. But you, as Dione, don't know that. Only Ari does. So this is
exactly.
your call,
Yeah.
Callie. You have the knowledge in
Yeah.
game. This is your call.
She like does like one of those like exasperated sighs that like gets like a chuckle, if you know what I mean. And then she, she's just like, I I escaped you once before, and you are such a pathetic, small little man that you have to get a whole fucking army just to catch me? Like I knew, I knew you had a small dick, but my God, you're compensating thing. Then she turns to the other elf and she's like, "Do you really want to follow a man who will just toss you aside because I'm back? He doesn't give a shit about you guys. All he wants is me to be his little fucking sex slave. And look at who the woman he already has. Do you not see the fucking resemblance? You mean nothing to this man."
Persuasion. No advantages, just general persuasion.
Goddamn. Give me
Damn.
your luck points.
You have one left, Dione. This would be your last one. I'll allow it, but that's your last one.
You don't have to.
Do it. No, do it. Do it.
15.
Mm.
Sir, yes, send her down. Cute speech. Spoken with someone with such an innocent tongue. A very savoring tongue. But these men are loyal.
Ugh.
They begin to pick you up and take you away, Dione. Do you actively resist? It's your call. I'm not saying what the result of this was. This is a play it by ear what your character would do situation.
God damn it. No, because she's hoping that some of the others that are with them would probably try to take a more active
I will say this:
role.
the ones who are with you guys, they're still outnumbered, and I've had them do stuff in the background, so you have no idea what the fuck's up with them. You guys are in
No.
the dark of what they're doing. Yeah, so
She will not resist.
okay, we're gonna get back to you in a sec as they take you away. Ari, you have the knowledge. You may roll another insight if you wish to. Okay.
Sure. Insight, where's my insight?
Be right back.
Well,
Can't read them. You gotta, you know, you don't know if your words resonated with them. Ivarin kind of looks at you. Now, are you gonna put down your little metal stick?
I would rather die here than go back with you.
You think I'm gonna give you that luxury? No. No, I don't think I will. Okay, Callie, Milka, I need to ask, how fucking dark do you want me to go with this? With the threats?
Specifically, I will type to you because I don't want to say it on stream.
Fair enough, because this is your enjoyment. Now, I'm not gonna go anything too graphic, of course. But I'm just curious what your limit is, because like that'll determine like the nature of the threat. Because I am gonna be vague based on some of that. Milka, where's your line?
I think she said she'd be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay,
Um,
Milka, where's your line with the threats?
You know me. I
I know.
don't really have. I don't really have.
Okay.
Yeah. It does not bother me.
Okay.
If you want to go as dark as you want to, I take no issue with it.
All right. He looks at you. No, I'm not going to let you die. You don't get that choice. I think I'm going to take you because you're owed to me. I think you're going to learn that you're mine. I think you're going to bear my children. And when you have no more use, then their first lesson will be in a hardened heart, born out of a mother's blood. And I'll have my fun along the way. And when they think of you, they'll remember a pathetic little wretch who only did right by them by giving them existence. And we're going to do nothing about it. Oh, that sounds fun.
She is disgusted. And she just goes, then you will have to take me kicking and screaming.
I certainly hope so. We're going to cut back to Dione. Dione, as you're being escorted down, 2 of the guards are actually killed by stabbing as you're like a little further in the mines. Like I'd say 5 minutes in. By the other
Ooh.
guards. Your words resonated.
Glad to see that some of you have spines.
If you want us to help you, I suggest you stop insulting. No, we do not look
Oh,
for your
I'm not
support.
insulting.
We simply want our land back and you outsiders out of it. Free the miners. There's an armory. We will supply it. Okay? No need. We can help with that. Just who amongst you, like Ferris is there, your friends did sneak in. Anya's there and Kevin's there. Who amongst your friends who amongst your fellow gods do you think would be turned? If so, if you know some, then please, we need your assistance. Fine, half-breed. You help us or help your friend. I don't care which. But one of the else speaks up respectfully, at least. Not all of us are like him, but we just want our home back.
A fair request. What say you, Anya?
I can help. Want to get some of these guys. Also, that guy up top, don't kill. Let her kill. She, like, gives a wolfy grin. As for assholes down here, her claws, like, begin to icicle up. I rip and tear till it's done.
Okay, Doom.
I know, I had to, I'm sorry.
Have fun, Anya. And Dione will make her way back out.
Not fun. Just what needs to be done. She begins to dash in, like, on all fours. Okay. Ari, at this point, Dione, roll me a d4. Let's see how long. Actually, no. Roll me a d8. Let's go d8.
I roll d8. Or Ari rolls d8.
I'm gonna say you roll d8 because this will be how many rounds it takes for you to get there.
A d8? Good God. Okay, this is gonna. All right.
So,
all right.
well, I said you were deeper in the mines, so like not super deep, but enough where it's
Well,
like okay. It was like a few.
You had
You
said
were
that
for
like
a few
about
minutes.
5 minutes. You said about 5 minutes in.
Yeah, and I'm allowing you to dash because you were
okay,
moving a
fine.
little slower. Yeah, look. 5
3
minutes in
rounds.
is 50 rounds. I'm being kind by limiting it. So you have 3 rounds,
True,
okay?
True.
Anyways, he raised his longsword. Notably, there's like a necrotic aura coming off of it, Ari. He looks at any remaining men, like there's a couple. Don't interfere. I like breaking my bitches in by myself. And,
Ugh.
and I don't like
No.
sharing my brides on the honeymoon. Alright, Ari, roll initiative.
Alright,
I hope to God I betrayed this guy right.
No, it's perfect. It's the perfect line between, like, very creepy and I want him dead.
Yeah, because I don't want to go like super explicit. Nah, that's not good enough.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, let's roll for him.
I go first.
Ari, you are D going first. So I would say you're within 20 feet of him. He has a single sword. He's wearing plate mail. What do you wish to try and do?
Alright. So, as he raises his sword, she also raises her sword. And she goes in for the attack with steel.
Okay.
One-handed. So 18 to hit.
That will just miss as he just parries
Oh.
it. Is that what your captain taught you? No wonder he died.
And then she will go in. So once she does that, she's with her free hand, because she's only using it one hand, one of the twin daggers and try and go at him again for the attack. 25.
That will hit.
Right in the side.
Okay, you get in between his place armor and a weakness as he does grunt in a little pain. Good, you bite to you.
And then the good old Bappin 3 times.
Alright, you will use Flurry of Blows. That's a key point. Roll your punches.
22.
That will hit. So 15 damage.
28.
That will hit. 16. Alright.
And then that misses.
That misses as you bang the last one. He does like look a little shocked. Like he wasn't expecting you to put up a fight, but he's like, "Oh, this is just gonna be more fun."
And then agile parry to give myself +2 to AC.
Yes, because you did use your a unit armor attack in one of your things, so that is fair.
Yep.
All right.
She just like just looks in like ecstasy is not the word, but like she has like this like shit-eating grin. She's like, I have waited so long to do this.
Yeah, like you're actually hurting him. Like that's the thing. You are actually hurting him.
Yeah.
Now let me double check his abilities because he is a fighter of a decent level. Right. He has this. Okay, so he does not have this choice. So okay. He does, however. What would he do to you? Because he's a smart fighter. Yeah, he would do this. He would do this. I think he is that kind of asshole who would do this. Ari.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check to see if this is a roll. Okay, yep, it is, and he has a +9 to this. Ooh, that's not good for you. Ari. Yep. First off, do you use this necrotic damage?
No.
Okay, does a 22 hit you?
No.
Oh, because of Agile Parry?
Yes, I have
Okay.
24 AC now.
Good, you just avoided a Vampire Touch.
Good.
However, he is at the level where he can hit you with a bonus action strike as an Eldritch Knight. Oh wait, then yeah, he would be able to have that choice, my bad. Alright. Ari. That was a 2 on the die to hit you, so that will miss. He's then going to Action Surge. And he's going to try to swing at you again. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to do some damage. You notice he is also a duelist, by the way. I want to make that known. He's actually also a duelist. So yeah, he's fighting one-handed. That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage. That is going to be a 21 to hit you, which I know misses. Ooh.
Yes.
That is going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
So first off, you're going to take the double damage. However, so first off, you're going to take 15 points of slashing damage. In addition, you feel your vitality taken. That necrotic aura you felt begins to envelop you, taking your life force. Now, you are not a construct or undead, So you're going to take an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, and
Okay.
he is going to get temp HP based on whatever he rolls. So in other words, he's
Yippee.
stealing your life force. Okay, I rolled pretty shit. That's 7 HP gone from you.
7.
So yeah, he has a temp
Okay.
shield of 7 now.
63. Okay.
Ari, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. So one-handed with steel. That misses.
He parries again.
Um, but I
Pathetic.
forgot I have unerring accuracy, so I can re-roll it.
Okay, that cost you a key, I believe, correct?
No, it doesn't.
Oh wow, that's
I
pretty good.
don't think.
Don't,
I don't think.
don't check
Hang
that
on.
for me, but yeah, that hits for 19.
Yeah. Master, if you miss, you can re-roll it. You can use this feature only one turns.
Okay. That was your first swing.
And then extra attack, 28 again.
Not bad.
And then
Another 19
bap
damage.
bap bap.
14
That
misses.
misses.
That misses. I'm sorry you
That
didn't get advantage because that
misses.
was actually a pretty
And
decent roll.
29.
Oh, that's actually wait, I gotta get back. Okay. Yep, that hits for another 6 damage. It is now his turn. Ari, the hilt on your sword is slightly metal. I need you to roll me a con save.
Yippee.
It's...
29.
So you're taking the fire damage, but
I have fire resistance.
I mean he doesn't know that, but good to know. But you
Yeah.
don't drop your sword. Now this is a concentration check. And this will just keep doing damage to you. There is no, like, the saving throw is just to keep holding on to it. But your hand begins to sizzle.
She winces in pain.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have that. My bad. Shit, I misread. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong sheet.
How-
How fucking
How
dare
could
I?
you?
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, ignore that con save. Reverse. He thinks that would be very cool. He would think it would be cool to burn you. And then he's like, oh, wait, right, I don't have that shit. He is going to cast Blur on himself.
Bitch.
You now have disadvantage to attack him. And then he's going to bonus action strike you. That is a 28 to hit you.
That hits.
Ooh, you take 10 points of damage.
Okay, negative 10. Oops.
And then he's going to action surge again. Because that's his second use of it, and he's trying to hurt you.
Yep.
Fuck me, running. That's another nat 20.
Yuck.
That is going to be... I gotta roll that twice. 14 points of damage. Slashing. 13 points of necrotic damage. That, again, is now a temp shield for him.
Okay. Sorry, I just had the calculator up doing all my math.
No, you're good. Second attack, that's cocked. That is a 21 to hit you, which I know misses.
Yes.
And that is a 19 to hit you, which I know misses.
Yes.
Okay, so we only got that 20 off on you.
Okay. Okay.
At this point, Rhea, at the start of the third round, or Dione, you do appear. It doesn't seem like the guards are interfering. You do see the fight. If you want, you can roll an initiative, or you can let Ari have this. This is a your call kind of thing. If you join, though, the two guards will interfere, because at that point, that's a, okay, deal with this shadow-blooded freak.
God damn it.
That being said, you don't know if they're going to just, if this guy's even going to play fair.
She doesn't believe that he is going
And
to
you don't
play
know
fair.
where these guards stand because of your insight earlier, so it's your call.
She's even with Anya telling her to, let Ari handle this herself. She can't help but want to help her. She will not take the finishing blow, of course, she will let Ari do that, but she is going to help. So, I guess I'm rolling initiative.
I have to roll for initiative for the guards
Yippee!
now.
Right. Mm,
You're up first. What do you want to do?
she wants to dispel magic on his ass because she doesn't like that he's blurred.
You do so, and it's a faded because it's a second level spell. Gah! Shed of blood. Gods! Caesar! Make us still. That is your action. Bonus action? Anything?
I don't know. What can I do as
I
bonus
don't think
actions?
you got a lot of bonus actions, so I think this might just actually be it.
Yeah, I don't know. I, I don't know. I don't know a 19th level character and their stuff that well, unfortunately, because
Yeah,
it's
so
It's a
guest
that'll
lot
be
of
it.
character. So
things.
That's
I'm
fine.
just gonna go with I don't. She's
Uh,
just gonna.
Rhea, I need you, or Dione, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at the, because the guards, rolled pretty decently high.
Alrighty.
Wow,
Wow,
that
that
is
actually fails, because that one, you are held persons. You get a saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Alrighty.
That nat one, though.
Yep.
Okay. That was a DC 17. You literally rolled the one thing you needed to fail that, because these guys are also, whatever. Okay. Yeah, they're actually decently high level, too. Ari, it is your turn. Our guys ain't
well.
going.
Let's do the same thing I've been doing. 31.
Yep, I don't have the blur effect anymore, so yes, the 31 hits.
At least I got that in.
32.
Yeah, that hits.
Um,
By the way, please call out your damage.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank
It's 21 hits, so
you.
10.
He's going to shield.
Okay. 11.
That
Well,
will.
27 to hit, but
Yeah.
11 to.
Yeah, that will hit.
And then this one. So 26 to hit,
That just
Uh,
hits.
and then 8
Well,
damage.
no, you don't have dueling for this, so it's 6.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
6.
All right. That is your turn. He's going to bonus action second wind, because why the wouldn't he? That'd be kind of dumb for him not to do. He heals for 24 points of damage. As he cap house himself. Clearly, I had to cut deeper. And speaking of, do you think they decapitated your captain and stuffed him, or do you think they just let him turn to ash? 22 to hit.
Misses, because I.
That is
24.
another nat fucking 20.
I hate your dice. Change your dice.
I did.
Dude is forever rolling really fucking well, though.
Okay, to be fair, he's been missing most of his attacks. He's only been hitting the nat 20. 11 points of damage. That's regular.
Okay.
9 points of necrotic. That was the second swing. That is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
So yeah, apparently that dice just wanted to roll like nat 20s at least once around. All right, Dione, at the end of your turn, you get a wisdom save to try and break out of this. You literally just need to roll anything above a 1.
Well, she can't do anything if she has hold person on her, correct?
Yes, you just get a resave at the end of your turn. Just roll a wisdom save at the end of your turn to try and break out. That's it.
Alrighty. That is all I can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that wisdom save.
Look, you just need a 2. Yeah, you're fine. You break out. That's the end of your turn. The guards look to you. Roll me an insight.
Me?
Yeah. Again, I didn't say how the effects played out. I'll grant you it. Because notably, they didn't try to attack you when you were paralyzed.
They did not.
They don't have any intention of helping this guy. They're just, they're kind of playing this out, seeing who wins on their own. They just want to see who the winning side is.
That is fair.
So, yep, do what you will on your next turn. But you just know they're not going to affect Ari. Speaking of which, Ari, it's your turn.
Okay, as he mentioned her captain, like, she just starts, like, laughing. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Soul Eater.
I could not get past it because the blue-haired guy was annoying.
That's totally fair. There's just a scene where the main character gets, like, I guess infected.
Soul?
Have you seen Soul Eater?
I have.
You know when Maka gets like infected by like the black blood and she starts like laughing like crazy and going kind of
Yes.
insane? That's basically Ari right
Yeah.
now. 31 to hit, so 11.
Mm-hmm. That goes the temp HP.
31
I will say,
to
you're
hit,
definitely rolling on average better than I am.
17 damage.
Yep.
23. So 13 damage.
Yep.
Um,
No, wait, he's going to shield. Shield.
uh,
Yeah, that AC still carries over. So, shield. That's so far not hit.
I can re-roll that because of unerring accuracy.
I believe, is that for a weapon attack or for any attack?
It says
Is for
it just says Way of the Kensei at 17. Actually, I'll just put it. I'll put
yeah,
it in
please.
the chat. It says the Mastery of
Monk
Weapons
weapon.
grants me.
You gotta have a
Oh,
weapon for it, so unfortunately that doesn't apply there.
My fists are weapons.
But they don't count as a monk
Exactly.
weapon. Misses,
misses too.
unfortunately. I'm gonna roll. Will we reveal this? Yeah, keep laughing. You know what the best joke is? I know who your fucking mother is!
That sounds like insight.
What do you do?
Yeah.
I'll let
Yeah.
you insight.
No,
You know
I'm
what?
too.
You're
I'm
too
too
you can't
rage-blind.
you're too rageful. You can't tell the truth. But I will say this, because you did not roll an out one, because I'm not deceiving. There is too much satisfaction in his voice. Yes, there's pain, but there's too much satisfaction in that this will hurt you, not because it's a lie, but because it's true. There is too much of a satisfaction knowing this and knowing that it will hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's his turn.
That is a... I switched the dice, by the way. That is a 26 to hit you.
That hits.
As he slashes, she kept begging, as you take 14 slashing damage, for you to be free. And it got real annoying. I thought I'd chain her up. 25 to hit.
That hits.
11 damage. But then I thought, no. I got something better. $27 to hit.
That hits.
Kind of fitting, because that's max damage, 15, and he's going to say those for a full thing. So I had a fucking imprison spell on her. And she's only free when you decide to be with me. How's that
Ew.
for a joke?
Ew.
You may
How
roll-
much damage did that last one go?
15.
to?
Now, you may roll insight on that last statement to see if it's fully there, because I will say that's partly true. Let's see if, let's see how well you and Dione can read him.
So what are we? Oh, it's an insight we're
Insight
rolling?
check, yes.
No, too rage blind.
You are that okay, I'll ask you a question in a sec. Dione, I rolled
15.
pretty low, so you're lucky. That's not fully true. There might be another way to save her mother, but that part is true. If she just accepts him and like chooses to be with him, her mother would be free. That he's not lying about that. He's just withholding other information, it seems. Ari, describe your rage right now at learning this, as this man kind of takes a sadistic delight in your rage and your pain.
She is seeing red. Like it's it's almost like animalistic in a way, the way she is just angry. Like she's gotten angry in the campaign so far, but never this angry.
Yeah. This might be a post-game mission, or like a one-shot idea. By the way, just to give you an idea, that would be. All right, your turn.
Yeah.
Dione, do you choose to interfere in your turn?
God. Let me see here.
It is your call. You know the guards aren't going to interfere.
Yeah, Diony's gonna interfere.
I will specifically say they're not interfering so long as you don't interfere. I should probably clarify.
Oh, thanks. Shit.
Yeah, I should probably
So I
clarify.
can't, like...
You can.
So I
They're just
can't run into-
consequences. They're
So I
saying
can't run
which-
into the fray.
No, because if you run in and this guy can't lose on his own, they're willing to just forgo this because they don't know if they're rebelling. They're like, yeah, you know what? There are three of us, and if they're gonna use numbers, then might as well.
Because I want to, at the very least, give Ari heals.
That
but...
would be interference.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it all. She... God...
You got a minute before I escape your turn.
She will not interfere.
Okay, guards will not interfere. Ari, it's your turn. You're seeing red.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure am.
He's
I'm
going to.
rerolling that.
I was gonna say he's using shield. Yeah, he's using shield.
23.
Flail
So-
pathetically.
It
Didn't help.
doesn't hit if he's using shield.
Yes, because that increases AC to 24. This is his third use of shield.
Right. Okay.
Come on, keep flailing pathetically. It didn't save your fucking crew when I sent those men after them.
Ooh. Steel, no.
All right, let's roll
God,
some
it was severity.
severity. Respect my severity. I'm just gonna say that's not really high severity. That's 43. What he's just gonna, as you swing, he just slashes and disarms you with steel. It lands 10 feet from you.
Okay.
Oh shit! I should have been rolling. Oh wait, no, that's right. Never mind. You have your fist still, but he just looks at you with a satisfied smirk.
I'm just thinking really quick.
was gonna be like... Dione would be like, you can do this. But I don't know if that's gonna really do much.
It will give her a friendship point, which is mechanically useless, but it's there.
Mechanically useless. Jesus Christ.
What? You already used her luck points.
Alright. Step of the wind to disengage as a bonus action.
Yep.
And run to pick up steel.
You do so.
How far away?
I will say
how
that will
far
cost
away
you
are-
your bonus action, though. 'Cause
How
that's
far
a use
away
up.
are they from...
You are 30
from
feet from them.
Dione?
At this point, Ari's 20 feet away from you.
Wait, what will cost me my bonus action?
Picking up the sword, because that is a use object.
Oh, okay,
wait,
so I
no,
can't...
you can't pick it up because you use your bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
So I
bonus
will.
action disengage.
All right, so your next is seal. You can't pick it up until your next turn.
Okay.
All right. That is your turn then, because that's everything.
Yeah.
He is going to cast Blur on himself again, and he's going to move to strike you as a bonus action.
Hi, Taker.
That is an 18 to hit you.
No.
That is his turn. Oh, hey, look! You don't have your sword. You're losing this. And you're not going to enjoy what comes next. And I fucking will.
Yucky.
Very. It's your turn. It will cost you your bonus action to pick up the sword.
Yeah. It's Dione's turn now.
Dione, do you wish to interfere?
Uh, son of a bitch. No, but I will point out that she has auras.
Yes, you do. It will help her saving throws, but that's it. They're within 10
Because
feet
I
of you.
have
Yeah.
no 30 feet.
Oh,
'Cause
in that
she's
case, yeah,
above,
Ari's within the aura, so Ari, you do gain you gain
she's
What's your charisma?
she gains. Let's see here.
It's your charisma
She gains
modifier.
aura of. Let me see. My charisma modifier.
Yes, it's your charisma modifier.
It's 5.
You gain a +5 to your saving throws, Ari.
So that is. She also has. She's got aura of protection, aura of warding, aura of courage.
Which I believe you said you're immune to frighten and half damage on spells. Good to know. Okay, Ari, it is your turn.
Okay. Pick up steel. So that's my bonus action.
Yep, I'm allowing that to be a bonus action. It should be an action, but I'm allowing it to be a bonus.
Yeah. And then staying within the 30 feet of Dione.
He
I
ran to
will
you,
attack.
so you're within 5
Yeah,
feet.
he ran to me.
Yep, so you have disadvantage because he did blur, so go ahead.
Yeah. 15
That
misses,
misses.
but I'll roll again.
18 misses.
18.
By that hits.
26?
That does hit, yes. That's 11 damage.
So yeah, I can't do anything else because I already did my bonus action.
You did your bonus action. And now he's going
Yes.
He's going to do an Antonius. And, you know, the terribleness. Break your pride, your trust, your faith, and your bones. With a 23 to hit you.
Misses.
That's a 23 again. Wow. That is a 26 to hit you.
That hits.
Yep, and that is 15 more damage, and he is going to bonus action second wind again.
15, you said?
Yep. He's going to heal for 20. Nice. All right. All right, Ari, it is your turn. Right is rise.
Is it my turn? I thought it was Dione's turn.
It is, unless they choose to actively interfere. What I'm going to do is, unless Milka calls out, I want to do something actively, I'm just going to go to your turn for time's sake, because I know you have to be out at 11.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, Dione's gonna interfere this time because I can assume she can kind of see that Ari might be flagging.
Ari, how would you describe yourself? Because you are fueled by rage, so are the wounds stopping you, or are you still as determined?
Ari is. I know she's already covered in viscera, but she's more covered in. She's panting a little heavily, and her wings seem like just a little bit more sluggish.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You can interfere. It's your call, Dione. Like this is a you decision, okay? But remember, if you interfere, the guards are going to interfere, and that means 2 more opponents on the map, who, at the very least, seem capable of a DC 17 for their spell, which means they're not too far off from where this guy is.
She wants to heal her.
It's interfering, man.
I wish.
It's interfering, unfortunately.
I know.
Your aura has the benefit of you cannot visually see that shit.
Yeah, I know the aura helps in that aspect, but fucking hell, man. Where's the fucking okay there?
Do you wish to attack or not? That's like, do you wish to heal or not? That's your call.
Sh-
You yeah.
I will give it one more round.
Okay,
I
Ari,
will
it is your turn.
abstain one more round.
Okay,
Okay.
you have disadvantage still. That
25.
hits for 19 damage. Not bad. That does do a
And
chunk.
how is he looking?
Pretty rough. The second ones have been helping, and he's no longer nice.
He was never nice.
Yeah, well, the things are differently. And
He
on top
was
of that, he did fail the con check, so blur is off. You no longer disadvantage. I rolled
Oh,
in that one, so logic's there.
26.
Yep, and I can't shield that.
19.
Yep.
So
He's
and
looking
then
pretty rough at this
that,
point. He's starting to get rough.
that
17 will
misses.
miss. That hits.
So 7.
Yep.
And then 27 for 14.
He is very close to death. He's bruised. He's hurting more than you are right now. He's gonna try to still, like, he's still gonna try and take you down. Let's go. 18 misses. That is a 27 to hit you.
That hits.
15 points of damage. Oh, that's another nat 20.
Yippee.
20 points of damage. I'm waiting for you to adjust your health right now. Just I'm waiting for you to adjust your health before I give you the
Yeah,
numbers.
I'm doing it all in my calculator right
How much
now.
damage have I done so far? I believe it's
So I'm adjusting my health right now.
okay. And that is 12 points of necrotic that he gets back. That's him.
Yippee.
Dione, it's your call. I'm gonna put it like this. They're both pretty wounded. Ari has a turn.
Is that
She can end
is that
this.
12 points he did to me?
Yes, 12 necrotic he did to you.
Okay.
It's your call.
You know what? Yeah, no. Dione is she can't sit back and watch this.
Okay,
She's
2 more people are gonna be joining the fight.
fuck it. Fuck it. She will do what she needs to on this one. She is Mm,
Look, I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other. I'm just letting you know the consequences of do or don't. This is if you trust Ari to finish this.
I don't know if Ari can finish. No.
I will put it. Look, if it helps your decision, I'll put it like this. All she needs is 2 attacks to hit. That's it.
Uh, and it's her turn next, right?
Yes, it is her turn next. This guy just went in. I did not give him legendary actions. For the purposes of this guy does not constitute legendary actions.
I... Okay, you know what? God, it's taking everything in her to not interfere.
All right, Ari.
It's taking everything in her to
Okay,
not interfere,
okay.
but she's not
Okay,
interfering.
Ari.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
You get another friendship point.
No,
Misses.
misses. I'm gonna
Fuck.
reroll it. 28.
Okay, 10 damage, so that gets through the temp HP. Ari,
Oh, thank God.
how do you want to fucking kill him?
She.
He was at 12 HP for context, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was at 22 that
She-
round. Literally, you could have done it.
So, for context, by the way, I was only attacking with steel. It's very cinematic because sword.
Yep.
But she goes and she just runs at him and plunges like the sword like deep within his chest. And as he like sinks down the blade, she goes right up to his ear and she just goes, "My captain is still alive." and I will find my mother without you.
Yep, because he didn't. And he is dead. The Argytes nod and speak in Elvish. Right, yes he was, old fuck. How did you escape the gods? They look at you, Dione.
Escaped. You think I escaped?
They just begin walking off. They realize it's lost. You hear loud boons from them and they disappear. They use Thunderstep. At this point, everything kind of just resolves itself. Like the mines, like, with the assistants, they get out. And notably, Kevin pulls out a dragonborn woman with a golden wing, but with a left golden wing and a left golden arm, yet silver scaled. She is walking terrible. She looks malnourished. And she has that sullen thousand-yard stare of trauma and anger. However, before we get to that, if you want to talk, because Ari, you're going through some shit. Otherwise, we'll continue with this.
Um,
The Dione will
so
immediately go up to Ari and do lay on hands. Uh,
yippee.
yeah, she'll do like lay on hands. She'll do like 50, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with
That's a lot
50.
of lay on hands.
She's trying to make sure you don't pass out or keel over from blood loss. So yeah.
You're just slapping my back like 50 times.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Sure, we'll go with that.
But yeah, go ahead, dude.
Um, how much HP do I get back?
Uh, I'm assuming lay on hands is like when you do 50, you give 50 HP, or does it
Yeah,
work
you just
differently
50.
than
You
that?
just it's the number on there.
Oh,
So if you want
okay,
to give all,
okay,
yeah, you have
okay,
50. Ari, your wounds are
okay.
healed, but you found out some stuff.
Um,
Hey, babe.
once he's like dead, she like pushes him off the sword and like he just like slumps on the ground. But she just like she's breathing so heavy and she just like looks up into the sky and just screams and like her voice like echoes throughout like the valley
It does create an echo effect that goes on for a minute before it fades.
and like this is just for the first time ever she is truly free.
I think you take a moment to revel in that freedom. I think the air tastes different. It just feels more fine.
Hmm. It's it's frankly a scary feeling for her. Um, she doesn't know what it means to be free, and it's scary. And as Dione comes and like pats her back, she she's just she's crying. Like she's cried after the big battles before, but this time it's different. It's a happy.
You cut out there.
Oh, what was the last thing you heard?
Happy cry.
Um, it's a
It's a
happy cry.
happy cry, but also a very sad cry.
Dione will just soothe her by like rubbing her back. You did it.
It did.
I don't know how horrendous this was for you, but you did it.
I I don't know what to do next.
If Dione does have a response, something will happen. I'm just gonna let you know. I just don't want to interrupt.
Um, I mean, you could always look for your mother. That's something you could do. I don't know if that helps much.
She nods and she looks down at steel in her hand, or in her hand rather, and she just
And so you hear Seal say, "And so as to be free as the wing of dove, times forward we shall search for your love."
I I will find her someday, and my captain too.
For that, unless Dione, you do want to reply to that, or just yeah, try to be. I'm trying to be available, giving
No.
you guys RP time.
She's just going to continue.
Before
doing
that,
her-
you can tell me where the fuck Theva is. You see, again, I just drag to give her more to Dragonborn. She has horns on that curve on the side with a singular fin up top, and as I described before, that gold arm, gold arm, and gold wing. I put this thing in art with the token. Definitely a very beautiful woman, but definitely someone who's malnourished and just again trauma stare, something you are very familiar with in your reflection, Ari. Kevin is helping her. So where is she? Where is Theva?
Out of game, as far as we're aware, is she's
Juleton. You're as far as you're aware, she's still
yeah,
Juleton.
Mhm.
yeah.
We overheard the talk.
That
We're aware that she's in.
yeah, you heard the blue. They're speeding up process, but you didn't hear that she had fled Juleton. Oh wait, no, you did because of your sister. So you know that she fled Juleton. You know Theva's
Right.
non-Juleton. You know that she's somewhere in Paragua. So you don't know where she is.
Well, she conveys that too.
Fuck!
This
Fuck! 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 This person is very upset.
I'm not gonna lie, that startled me.
Sorry, I just yeah no she is. Richard gave me some instructions for this, so yeah.
Okay.
Fucking hell!
is. I take it that's not good news.
I have spent I don't know how long in that cell, trapped by her, and found out she has my daughter taken, carved out her eye, and left it to rot for me to stare at! You think it is just not fine? Oh, this is my friend, Dythel Mercia. Shut the fuck up, Kevin!
Me.
Yeah, this person seems very distraught and definitely trauma. Say they're not lying. They had to stare for their daughter for a long time. I just to stay out of game based on their complexion. It looks like they've been in there for months, if not maybe a year.
I'm not gonna lie, Ari is way too mentally drained
I
to
know, I
be
know, I know. You're
dealing
fine,
with
man.
this right
You're
now.
fine. You're fine. I get it. Like, yeah, look, it's up to you. You play your character.
And Dione is unsure of how to respond on that one, because, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's like it's not the time for wit. It seems.
Mm.
If
Well, she's
you-
not really going to be, like,
Yeah.
witty. It's just more like a...
Yeah.
She doesn't really know what she would say.
If you can't help me find her, and you don't know where she's gonna be, then I will thank you for freeing me. And I'm going to fuck off so I can rip her heart out and shove it down her throat.
I mean, we have to go in that direction anyway.
I will give you a chance to roll history. Sorry for scaring you, Ouija.
Is it I have to roll history?
I just want to see if you remember something. Because if you
Is it something that you told me via DMs?
No, this is something that's been learned in game multiple times. So if you don't remember it, history. Already same for you if you want to partake.
No.
Dione, you know Theva's going to attack Julitin.
She plans to attack Julitin.
Good. Fine. Then I will wait for her there. Tythel, I think you should rest. I will rest when that bitch is dead and burns in the deepest lairs of Avernus. Now, would any of you have a teleportation sigil to get there?
I don't think my amulet of the plains would help here very much.
You have a teleportation sigil. I'm just gonna be kind.
Whoopee!
She, yeah.
Yes, but I do wanna, before we leave here, I really want to make sure that that slave woman is okay.
For the sake of brevity, she's fine. Traumatized, but she's alive. He didn't kill her. It was, not enough fun to keep her dead. Ferris does reunite Uzana at the reunion suite, and you do meet the High Elven Princess. And she's a green skinned elf with white, almost white, but it's just a light shade blonde hair, and she's kind of entitled. She will be like, about time someone rescued me. You, Genasi woman, who are you?
Arya
Alright,
Dakesh.
alright, I thank you, Arya Dakesh, and I promise all the noble titles of rescuing nobility. She then sighs. Thank you. She actually looks at Ferris at that one. There's a story there. But go ahead.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, Ari, I would say just generally, this princess has a reputation of being spoiled. You may roll an insight, see how much this experience has changed her and all that. There's definitely there's some stuff that's been happening, unfortunately, Yeah, she's trying not to be in old habits because she went through some shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still kind of entitled. She just, now she knows what it's like to see people actually suffer. She doesn't have that. But anyways.
Yeah.
Tythel, as she, gets to you, audience there, she actually kicks your fiance's body. Who's this fucker?
I want to say something witty, but I can't think of anything.
Dead.
And what she said.
Great, he's dead. Who was he? Was he a Theva? Was he a Theva pawn?
Out of game. We are aware that he is.
Yeah,
a
he was
Theva
working.
pawn, right?
The entire Elven nation is a pawn to Theva. It's just
Yes, he was.
Who killed him?
Me.
Good job.
Gestures.
Good job. Fuck those assholes.
Before we leave, want to loot his body, and I also you mentioned
he has the longsword of 9 lives. Basically, that's the only thing you find it worth on him. Everything else was on his tent.
You said he had a personal tent. Also want to search that because for any information about where my mother might be.
There's no information on that. I will say you'll have to search as a save for that, but you will find actually written notes that say that they, recent notes based on the wording, that Theva's ramped up production, that they have enough to summon Athudan. They just need all the deaths that will come from the battle in Julitin. And, or just anywhere at this point. Once that's started, once the ritual started, like, like the notes claim, like, for the sake of brevity, it's like, and you will be rewarded with riches, and like you'll be dominions over this land. But you in character know enough that it's like, okay, the more they kill, the more the ritual's completed, and if they get a certain threshold of deaths, then Athudan comes onto this plane.
Hmm.
They overworked the miners and they had more fatalities in the past few days, but they managed to get just enough gold based on everything they've done over this time. So the stakes
I
are they have enough to summon Athudan, and they just need more death to do it. So your goal is to prevent as much death as possible, and you obviously can't evacuate an entire city, so you have to stand and fight. That's basically her gambit. And even if you evacuate one city, she can just always target another, technically.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Tythel, like, eventually the woman does calm down. I'm sorry. It has been a long few months. I am Tythel. Who are you before I cast a spell?
Arya Duckish.
Dione.
Good names. And if you're after this bitch, you're a friend of mine. Let's go.
Definitely after her.
Then let's fucking go. She casts teleport, and as you guys and as you teleport Jolton, that's where we're getting in session. Night, y'all.
Yep. Good night.